Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another Glacial Geek Battle Report. I am Phil, the Glacial Geek, coming to you here from Tier 1 Cards and Games in Anchorage, Alaska, where we will be having a 1,500-point battle in the Escalation League, the War for Reit 1. So the story is that Pertius, the Dark Angels librarian, is continuing to lead his forces onward here on Kaiserslauten IV, trying to get towards the Xenos tech and hunt down these the secrets that have been swirling around, and to be honest, I think the Dark Angels are still looking for some clues towards possible locations for the Fallen. So the battle so far has been pretty good for the Dark Angels, but here they've run into some familiar foes in the Salamanders. So it's a 1,500-point battle that we've got going on here. It will be a Maelstrom battle. Spoils of war. So before we go any further, let's show you the two armies that will be fighting today. So for the Dark Angels, we'll be running a combined arms detachment. Leading that off, we have Pertius, the level 1 librarian. We have a 5-man tactical squad with a las cannon. We have another 5-man tactical squad with a plasma gun and a drop pod as a dedicated transport. We have a mortars pattern dreadnought with 2 twin-link las cannons. We have an attack bike with a multi-melta upgrade. We have another attack bike with a multi-melta upgrade. We have a 5-man Black Knight squadron, one of which has a Ravenwing grenade launcher. We have a 5-man Devastator squad with 2 grav cannons and a Rhino as a dedicated transport. We have another 5-man Devastator squad with 2 grav cannons inside of a Rhino as a dedicated transport. And last but not least, we have a 3-tank Predator squadron with twin-link las cannons and las cannon sponsons. So for the Salamanders, they have a combined arms detachment. Leading that off is Vulcan Histan. We have a 5-man squad of scouts with bolt guns and a land speeder Storm with a multi-melta upgrade. We have an 8-man tactical squad with a veteran sergeant with a power axe, a flamer, and a drop pod as a dedicated transport. We have a dreadnought with a dreadnought close combat weapon with an underslung flamer and a multi-melta, and he will be arriving in a drop pod. We have a 9-man stern guard squad with 2 heavy flamers, 3 combi meltas, a sergeant with a mastercrafted power fist, and they will be arriving in a drop pod. And last but not least, we have a Fellblade with ceramite armor. Pertius rolled on divination, so he has force, prescience as the primaris, and rolled and got Scryer's Gaze. So those are the armies that will be playing here today. Show you the locations of the objectives. We've got objective 1 right there. Objective 2 is back in here. We've got objective 3 back here. Objective 4 is back in there. Trust me, you can't see it in the dark, but it's there. Objective 5 is right here. Objective 6 right here. And then we'll go over the deployment for the Dark Angels. We've got the Devastator squad over here in the Rhino. We've got an attack bike. We've got the mortars pattern dreadnought up in here. The Black Knights are there. We've got the Predators in formation over here. We've got the tactical squad with the las cannon over here, and Pertius is attached to them. We've got the attack bike, and then we've got the other Devastator squad. The tactical squad with the drop pod is in reserves. Then, for the Salamanders, this is the entirety of their deployment. The Fellblade is right there, and then right behind it, hiding, is the Landspeeder Storm. Everything else is in Deep Strike Reserve. So as it is right now, the Salamanders are going to be going first, but now the Dark Angels are going to seize the initiative. Not even try. I'm just going to do it. Here it comes on a 6. Nope. Nope, I lied. All right, so we'll come back to you after the cards drawn for Salamanders here on turn 1. All right, so the Salamanders drew on turn 1. You got Domination, Assassinate, and Kingslayer. So it's a little bit of a tall order here for turn 1 for them, so we'll see how it goes. All right, we'll come back to you after movement phase. And in comes the Death from Above. So his tactical squad dropped in right over there, and his Stern Guard squad dropped in right over there. And his Fellblade moved up 12 inches over here, and he moved up 12 inches. So pretty brutal. So that's the end of the movement phase here for Salamanders on turn 1s. We'll come back to you after for shooting phase here on turn 1. All right, we're going to start off the shooting phase here with a multi-melta from the Storm shooting into my bike, who is going to Jink. So hitting on a 3, hits, winning on a 2, that's a wound, Oh, geez, I just had my dice over here a second ago. Come on. All right, so needing a 3+ because he's jinking, which is 4+ plus night fighting. So 3+. Good. All right. All right, and the dudes inside are going to fire into him. So hitting on 3s. All right. Wounding on 5s. Got 2 wounds. All right, 2 3-up drink saves. Rerollable because they're Raven Wing. Oh, frick. All right, he's down 1 wound. All right, so his Fellblade's going to fire his main gun right over here. It's Strength 9, AP 2, Armor Bane. So, oh, direct hit, of course it does.
All right,
so Strength 9, AP 2, so needing 4. That's a pen. So I've got a 6-up Night Fight save. Do you think I can get it? I couldn't get it on the Seize the Initiative. Can I get it here? Yeah, you can! That's how you do it! You can't see me! You can't see me! You can't see me! Alright, now the Demolisher Cannon is going to fire over here.
This is like, oh hey, that's actually...
That's going to scatter... Oh, that's a direct hit, basically, right? Because he's got Ballistic Skill 4. So that's Strength 10. So looking for... That's a pen. Alright, so I've got 25% coverage from here. So that's going to be a 3+ at night save. Come on! Yeah! That's the stuff. That is the stuff. All right, heavy bolter from him into this guy. He's still jinking, so. All right, on 3s, wounding on 4s. So 2 wounds, 2 3-ups. Yeah. All right, he's gonna fire that las cannon here over into these guys. So it's 2 twin link las cannons hitting on 3s, twin linked. All right, 2 hits, front armor 13, so 4s to glance. Got 1 glance. 1 6-up night fight save. No. Okay, so that goes through. So, yep, 1 glance on him. And the other one's going to go into my Dreadnought over here. So hitting on 3s. Twin linked. All right, 2 hits, glancing on 3s. A pen and a glance. So he's got obstruction there with the ruins. So with night fighting, it's a 3-up. Which one do you want to do first? Pen or the glance?
The pen.
Pen first. 3-up. Yep. And the glance. Yeah. All right, the copy melters from there are going to fire into him. So hitting on 3s. All hits. Melters, so 1 at a time. That's a pen. That is a pen. That is also a pen. So we've got 3 pens coming in here. 6+ night fight save. Can he do it? Can I get 3 6+s? Nice. Not even a 1. All right. So those are all. We'll do 1 at a time because you have to see if it explodes. First one doesn't explode. Second one does explode. How far does it explode?
It goes out 4 inches.
4 inches. So that will probably get a bunch of those guys. And then try 1 more.
What's she running away for?
Doesn't explode. It's 3, so it's snap fires. Yeah. All right, so we'll move it on, one of the whole points onto one of the other ones, but that first one's dead, and we'll come back to you after we figure out how many of his guys died. All right, no one died over there. All right, so now we're going to come moving on to these guys. Which guys? Oh, the Stormbolter into these guys. So hitting on 3s, 2 hits, wounding on 4s, 1 wound. I'm going to look out Sir because I think my guy's the first one there. Looked out Sir, 3+. He's good. So he's going to fire in here. The flamer there gets 4. So what? Strength 4. So wounding on 5s. Oh wow, 3. Oh, Flamecraft because he's Salamanders. So still 4. Oh, it's still 3. So 3 3+s. They're good. Yeah. And now all the bolters are going to come into here, hitting on 3s. Ooh, okay.
Hold on a second.
All right, wounding on 5s.
1 2 3.
3. 3 3+s. Oh, 1 dead. All right. Okay, so and then the Stormbolter from here, may as well just do this into the bike here.
The other bits are great.
1 hit, wounding on a 5.
I'm still
Wound. He's still jinking, so 3+. He's good. All right. I think that's it for the shooting phase. I don't think he can charge anybody. So we will come to you. We'll come back to you with any of the cards that he got. All right, he didn't actually get any cards, but he's going to get rid of Domination. So we'll come back to you with the cards drawn by the Dark Angels on turn 1. All right, so I drew Behind Enemy Lines, Harness the Warp, and Overwhelming Firepower. Let's see how it goes. All right, movement phase here for Dark Angels on turn 1. Devastator Squad stood still. He shuffled around so he doesn't have Skyfire. He shot up there. These guys shot over this way. He moved over this way a little bit closer because he's already snap firing anyway. These guys shuffled around a bit, except for the last cannon dude. He stood still. He moved up 6 inches. He moved over. My drop pod came in. You're thinking right now, wow, that's really close to the edge. That seems pretty gutsy move there on your part, Phil. Except I tried to go right over there. And then he moved over 10 inches. Except that's within 12 inches of his Land Speeder Storm, which means you double it. So he went another 10 inches all the way over here, gave me a heart attack, but he's still in there. Woo! All right, so yeah, that's the movement these guys piled out. So that's movement phase here for Dark Angels. I rolled a 1 for for the warp, so we've got me with 2 dice, my opponent with 1. I'm going to be rolling for Force. It does not go off. Oh, it doesn't go off. All right, so we will come back to you with shooting phase for Dark Angels here on turn 1. All right, these guys here are going to fire into his Land Speeder Storm. He said he's going to jink. So rolling 3 rapid firing bolt guns, a bolt pistol, and rapid firing plasma gun. Plasma or the black. Hitting on 3s. Wow. Okay, I will take that. Armor is 10 all around. So 6s on the green, 3s on the black. Okay, so 1 pen, 4 plus, saved. Of course it does. All right, moving on. All right, he is going to fire onto this guy. He's snap firing because he jinked. So we got the black as the multi-military rapid firing bolt guns hitting on 6s. Yeah, that's how you do it. Twin linked. No, I couldn't get that one. All right, so we've got, he's in melter range, so the blacks will be rolling, and then green will be the bolter. So green needs a 6. I need a 2 between the 2 blacks. All right, so that's a pen for the melter. Wow, that's a lot of 6s that came up. But nothing from that, so we just got the 1. 4 up. Oh, of course he does. All right, so these guys, the grav guys, are going to jump up and shoot into these guys over here. So the blacks are going to be the Signum hitting on 2s, greens hitting on 3s. Okay. There's 2 misses. Wounding on 3s, re-rolling because of grav amps. Don't even need it. So that's, we've got 8 4 plus saves because they're in cover there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 die. All right. So we'll, yep. All right. Stormbolter from here is going to fire into them. 3s, 4s. Got 1. 3 plus is going to be better. He's good. All right. All right. The grab squad from here is going to jump up and fire into these guys. So because they moved, it's Salvo 3-5. So there's, they've got the 3 dice each, or 3 shots each. So hitting on 3s and 2s. All right.
Nope, never mind.
Wounding on 3s, re-rolling because of grav amps.
Thank you for getting.
Re-rolling because of grav amps.
So I'm going to shoot the black.
All right, so that's 4. Let's do the first 2 are going to be 4-up saves. So 1's dead, and then 1 more 4-up. Nope, so that's 2 dead, and you've got 1 more 5-up intervening models. Nope, so 3 dead. All right. All right, so we've got the attack bike is going to fire into these guys. So we got rapid fire and bolt gun, and the multi-melta hitting on 3s. Oh, come on. Twin linked. On a 4. That's a wound. 3 up. He's good. All right. All right, the tactical squad here is going to fire into these guys. So I've got 7 bolt shots coming in, and then black is going to be the last cannon, hitting on 3s. Oh, come on.
My other rhino's going to try and...
All right, wounding on 4s. 3 wounds. We got 1 at a time before it gets to his stand. So 1's dead. 2 ups. It's good. And he's good. All right, so 1 more guy dies. All right, he is going to fire into the storm, who is jinking. So hitting on 3s, twin linked, All right, glancing on a 1. Okay, so how does that work? If it's, I guess it's 1 glance and 1 pen. All right, so we got 1 glance and 1 pen. Do the glance first. Nope, that goes through. And the pen. Oh, what? Are you serious? That's because I did it that way? That's. Oh. Okay, that's a thing that happened. Okay. All right, these guys are going to fire into this squad in there. So hitting on 3s, twin linked. All right, this one can get hot on the twin link. It doesn't. And then these 2 get to reroll.
So we're going to fire.
All right, so they all hit. Wounding on 2s. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 4 pluses.
Phosphex discharger. Okay. After the graviton, and then the small kite to caliber 3, 4.
Oh, that's the squad. Oh, okay, that's what I needed. Oh, giving me a heart attack over here. All right, these guys here are going to fire into his Fellblade. So I've got one of them shooting Snapfire. So the red is going to be the twin linked, and the Snapfire and Sponsons, twin linked full ballistic skill. Green is going to be Sponsons that are not twin linked but full ballistic skill. So looking for 3s and 6s.
Well, I get the super good Terminators that they have.
Okay, so these all hit. Those do not hit. This could still possibly hit. It does not hit. All right, so we got 3 shots. Front armor is 14. So looking for 5s to glance. Got 2 pens. 2 5-up intervening model stuff. Oh my God, he's still got 1. Oh, 1. So +1 on this. Come on, blow up. Yay, it blows up. So another D3 hull points. D3, so a total of 4 hull points off on him. So he's, no, I think it's an additional D3. Yeah, so we're gonna figure that out, but I think it's 4 hull points. We'll come back to you with that. All right, so it was the D3 result the D3 was for the result, so it's a 4 hull points off of him. So he's down to 8 hull points. Oh, this thing is brutal. All right, I think that's it for shooting phase. I think I've got, I might have a charge, so we'll come back to you with that. No, I don't think I have a charge, actually. I'm lying. So we don't have a charge. We'll come back to you with the cards. All right, the only one I got was overwhelming firepower because I killed that 1 tactical squad, and that's also first blood, so that'll count for that. So, all right, so that's it. We'll come back to you with the cards drawn for Salamanders on turn 2. All right, he drew Witch Hunter, which means he has Witch Hunter, Assassinate, and Kingslayer. Oh man, if he kills my Warlord, I am in deep trouble. All right, we'll come back to you after movement phase for Salamanders here on turn 2. Movement phase here for Salamanders on turn 2. In comes the Melta Dread here. These guys kind of shuffled up this way, looking on those guys, and he just kind of shuffled around a bit. He's moving back that way. And that's it for movement phase. So we'll come back to you for shooting phase here on turn 2. All right, these guys are going to fire into these guys here. So we've got the multi-melted first, which is snap firing because he jinked. That's a miss anyway. And then, oh, it's the twin link? Yeah. Oh, because he's Salamanders, it goes twin link. That's nice. All right, so now we've got the bolter guys inside here going to be firing.
But it's not hitting as many.
So they hit full ballistic skill because the jink only affects the transport itself. So we got and that's the master crafted bolter coming in. So hitting on 3s. Oh goodness. All right. Still misses. All right. So we've got 5 hits. Wounding on 4s. 2 wounds. 2 3 pluses.
Sorry, man.
Okay. That's how you do that. All right, so they are dead. Okay. All right, these guys are going to fire onto them, so we're going to start with the heavy flamers. So he's got 6 from the heavy flamers combined, wounding on 3s. Flamecraft, so that's 6 wounds there. Oh boy. So 6, 3 pluses. 2 guys go down. So these closes, and then, oh man, I think it's last cannon, bro. Alrighty, and then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 bolters coming in.
Just bolt pistols?
Bolt pistols, 4 bolt pistols coming in, hitting on 3s, wounding on 4s, 1 wound, 1 3 plus. Good. Okay. All right, Storm Bolter is going to fire into these guys. They're not jinking, hitting on 3s, wounding on 5. Nope. All right, so he is going to fire his Melta into, well, let me get that in focus there. All right, Melta into here. So hitting on 3, hits, needing, what's that, strength 8, so that's a pen. All right, the effect, +2, That's snap. Oh no, yeah, that's cocked. That's cocked. I needed that 1. Okay, it was meant to be a 1, so he will be snap firing. Okie dokie. The Stormbolter from here is going to fire into here, so hitting on 3s, needing 6s. Oh, he gets it. All right, he glanced it. That's the thing that happened. All right, he is going to fire his main weapon onto him. Going off.
Twin linked.
Oh, it's twin linked.
And that's direct hit.
That's direct hit. So 1 hit, strength 9 on 13, so you need a 4. That's a 5. So that's yep, that's a pen. So AP, oh, it blows up. Of course it blows up. How far does it blow up?
It blows up 2 inches.
2 inches. So that's not going to do anything to nobody. Okay. All right. The last cannons from here are going to fire into him. So it's 2 twin link shots, hitting on 3s. Oh, of course they do. Front armor 13, looking for 4s to glance. No. Okay. Demolish your cannon from there into here. Direct hit, of course it is. All right, strength, what is it?
Strength 10.
Strength 10, so needing a 1 to glance. Oh, it's just a glance. Okay, I will take it. Heavy bolter into him.
He improves 1 inch. He goes nowhere.
All hit. Wounding on 4s. 1 wound.
That's all he needs.
3 up. Come on. Yes. 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 All right, last cannons from there. Into this guy. Hitting on 3s, twin linked. Okay, needing a 2 to glance. That's a pen. What's the effect? All right, let's see, intervening terrain here. So 4 up. Yeah. Yeah. Stormbolter from here into those guys. Hitting on 3s, wounding on 5. Nope. All right, that's it for shooting phase. Now this squad's going to charge into that squad there. So I'm going to be overwatching on 5s and 6s because of Grim Resolve. Okay, I could have done it on just 6s. All right, looking for 4s. I got 1. He's good. All right, so I want to roll your distance, -2. 7, that'll be enough to get him in. Okay, so we'll come back to you with this fight. All right, so over here, Hastan challenged, and my brave sergeant took the call. So Stan's shots are going to be coming in first. So hitting on 3s, master crafted. Okay, so strength 6, so wounded on 2s. So we got 3 wounds, so 3 guys are dead. Okay, leaving only my warlord. All right, so my warlord over there is going to be attacking at the same time as his non-fist guys are going. So he's got 3 attacks because it's 2 base plus 1 for extra close combat weapon. He'll be hitting on 3s. All hits, wounding on 4s. That's 2 wounds, AP 3. So 2 guys are dead, but they get to attack back. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 guys. They're going to be coming in at this phase, right? Yep. So that's going to be what, 2 base, right, for each, plus base. 1 for the charge.
So these are all the regular guys.
All right, these are the regular guys hitting on 4s. Alrighty, that's not bad. And then wounding on 4s. Nothing. Okay, but now here comes the fist hitting on 4s. Oh boy, and 2s. Yep, he's dead. All right, so you got a bajillion points from that one. So he will consolidate. 4 inches. All right, so we'll come back to you with the cards that he got. So because he killed my guy there, he got all 3 of his cards. So he got Witch Hunter for killing my my librarian. He got Assassinate for killing 2 characters in that combat. And then he got Kingslayer, which is D3. D3 victory points. 2. So he's got 2, 3, 4 points to my my 1, 2, 3. 3, because I get plus 1 victory point for taking off 3 hull points from him so far. All right, so that's what we've got here. We'll come back to you with the Dark Angels cards here on turn 2. All right, I drew Kingslayer. So I've got Kingslayer behind enemy lines and Harness the Warp, which I will obviously be getting rid of at the next turn, at the end of this turn. So yeah, we'll come back to you after movement phase for Dark Angels here on turn 2. All right, movement phase for Dark Angels here. This guy shot up. These guys scooted up 2 inches because I've moved through cover like a big old jerk faces. He didn't move because he's a drop home. They didn't move because they don't want to. He moved up to there. He just twisted around a bit. He didn't really move. These guys moved up looking on these guys. He's looking on that guy. Those guys didn't move, and they're looking on those guys. So that's it. That's all I got left over here. So we'll come back to you with the shooting phase here on turn 2. All right, the Grav Squad in there is going to fire onto him. So hitting on 3s and 2s. Blacks are hitting on 2s. Oh.
2.
Okay. All right, needing 6s to, 6s to glance. Re-rolling because of grav amps. That's another one. So we got 3. So he's got, because they're shooting through the drop pod there, gets 5 up, so he needs 3 5-ups. Gets 2, so he's immobilized and down to hull point. All right, this guy up here is going to fire down onto this guy. So he got, the pen result gave him snap fire, so he's going to be hitting on 6s. Twin linked. Come on. Come on. Oh, come on. All right, this squad here is going to fire into here. He said he's jinking. So we got 3 bolter shots and 2 plasma shots. Hitting on 3s. Oh, come on. 6s. I got 1. 4. And he saved it. That is like the unkillable storm there. Okay. All right. He is going to fire onto him. 3s. That's 2. 1 hit. 6s. Nope. Grav squad in there is going to jump up and fire onto these guys. So again, blacks are going to be hitting on 2s. Okay. All right, wounding on 3s because the majority armor save in there is 3. Re-rolling because of grav amps. Re-rolling because of grav amps. Oh. All right, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we got 6. We'll start with 3 at a time. So 6 4-ups. Oh, 3 dead. And his stand has to make. Does he have? What's his invul?
He's got feel no pain as well.
Oh, he's got a feel no pain as well. So he's got a 3-up invul and 3-up feel, or and a 5-up feel no pain, right? All right. So we've got 3 more. 3 because it was 6 total. So 3 died. So we got 3 more 3-ups. And he's good. All right, so his stand is still alive. The Black Knights are going to fire into his stand. Hitting on 3s. Oh, God. He wants to get on 3. He called that. He freaking called this. All right, twin links, so these all can get hot. Okay, it doesn't get hot. The one that misses doesn't get hot. And these all hit. Wounding on 2s. All right, so we've got 2, 3, 6, 7. 7 3 pluses because he's got a 3+ invul. So he's just got to take. You may as well just take them all because it's only him. 7.
I will fire the heavy
7 3-ups.
All right, 7 3-ups.
And then.
Oh my God. 5-ups. Oh, he takes one wound. 1 wound from that. You kidding me? All right, my attack bike here is going to shoot into Hastan. So I've got rapid fire and bolter and multi-melta hitting on 3s. Yeah, that's what I needed. So 4s on the green, 2s on the black. Okay, so I've got 1 armor save. Let's do that one first. 2+. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, takes a wound. Oh, 5-up, feel no pain.
No.
Cool. And now the 3+.
He's good.
That's twice I've done that to you. He is going to fire into his stand because I want him dead now. That's all that matters. So the black is going to be the twin-linked one. Hitting on 3s. Oh, come on, of course. Wounding on a 2. That's a wound. 3-up. Oh, yeah, and he's dead because that doubles him out. Woo! Made the right call. Okay, so that's it for shooting. And I don't have any charges that I can make. So I will come back to you with the cards for Dark Angels here on turn 2. All right, so here we go. I got behind enemy lines because I shot up my attack bike back there. And then I got Kingslayer for killing his stand. So let's see what I get. D3. Oh, come on. What is that? Why you got to play with our hearts? Oh, who does that twice? Are you serious? Oh, come on. Come on. Who does that? Oh.
What did I miss?
So 1 point for Kingslayer. All right, so we've got he drew Lightning Strike, which is score a victory point in the turn if at least one enemy unit was in the enemy deployment zone is completely destroyed during a turn. He got Supremacy, so D3 if he controls at least 2 and twice as many as me, and then Secure Objective 4. So there's some of those are doable. So we'll see how it goes. So we'll come back to you after movement phase for Salamanders on turn 3. All right, movement phase. He moved over this way to get onto that objective. He shot over this way to get this objective and look onto him. And that's it. That's all he can move. Everything else is immobilized, including his dreadnought over there. So we're going to come back to you with shooting phase here on turn 3. All right, Demolisher Cannon is going to fire into these guys. They're jinking.
It's way off.
Oh, where's it going?
It's 6 inches off.
6 inches off in that direction.
So it's going to go...
Oh, does it clip your guy?
It clips my guy.
Okay, so do you want to roll on that? What is it, 2 to glance?
Yeah, 2 to glance.
That's a glance. So it takes a glance. All right, so moving on. All right, so now he's going to do the Twin Link Blast Cannon shot into that guy. He's going to jink. So 2 hits, wounded on 2s, 2 wounds, 2 4-ups. All right, reroll. Oh no, so he takes a wound. All right. Now Heavy Bolter is going to fire into him. So hitting on 3s. Oh, it's twin linked as well?
Yeah.
Okay. So 3 hits. Wounding on 5s, 2 wounds. 4-up reroll. I'm going to do the 4-up reroll because it's a better save. All right, since he's already jinking, may as well do it. So 4-up. Oh, I should have done the 3-up. That'll teach me. 4-up. Oh, he's dead. Okay. So he is dead. Here we go. So now the main gun is going to go fire onto this guy. It direct hit because it's only moving 2. So Armor Bane. So front armor's 13. That's a pen. The result? 3, so it's going to be snap firing. All right, so 1 whole point down to snap firing. All right, the thingy with the last cannon over here is going to be firing into quad laser into here. So hitting on 3s, twin linked. Ooh, okay, glancing on the 3. That's a pen. Yeah, I think he's got.
No, not anymore.
You don't think? Hold on, we're gonna find out. All right, there's actually no save when we looked at it, so here we go. 3 plus 1 is 4, so he's immobile. Well, he's stunned, so he's stopped moving and he's snap firing. All right, and down a whole point. All right, the drop pod here is going to fire into the Rhino, hitting on 3s, glancing on 6s. No, close. I really thought that was going to be it. All right, the multi-melt is going to fire in here. It jinxed, so he's going to be snap firing, hitting on 6. Nope, twin linked. Oh, it hits. All right, wounded on a 2. That's a wound. He's got a 4-up cover save. Come on. Oh, and he is dead. All right, the dudes inside are going to fire onto these guys over here. So hitting on 3s. Wow, that's pretty good. Wounding on 4s. 3 wounds. All right, 3 3+s. They're good. Wow. Wow! All right, so he got Lightning Strike for killing my bike over there. That also knocked him off of the objective over there, so that gives him Supremacy because he's holding 2 objectives. So D3 for that. You want to roll it right here? 2. So that's another 2, man. You're doing good with those. And he can't get objective 4, which I will actually get on my turn, which would be nice. All right, so we'll come back to you with the cards drawn for the Dark Angels on turn 4. On turn 3. Turn 3. All right, so I drew Secure Objective 5, Secure Objective 4. And then I got this Dark Angels one here, which I will let you see there because my opponent cannot see it. And I put a 2 on there. So, yeah, that's what I got. All right, so we'll come back to you after movement phase for Dark Angels here on turn 3. All right, movement phase. These guys scrambled through there. This guy stood still. He had to stay still. He just pivoted. They moved up. He stood still. And that's it. That's all I got. So that's the end of movement phase. There's no second phase since he killed my Psyker. We'll come back to you with the shooting phase. All right, he is going to fire into him, snap firing. So hitting on 6s. Oh. Twin linked. Oh, all right. All right, the dev squad in there is going to go and fire onto him with the grab. So 2s and 3s. Okay. Looking for 6s, re-rolling because of grab amps. I got 1 so far. Looking for 6s. Oh, quite a few more that turn. All right, so we've got 5 pluses. Nope. Okay. So he is dead. All right. All right. This dev squad is going to fire onto the big boy there. So hitting on 3s and 2s.
Yeah, he does that.
Okay. Looking for 6s. What's that? Cocked. Okay. I'll take that. And then re-rolling because of grab amps. All right, so just 2. So he takes another 2 hull points. So he's down 6. 2-6, right? Yeah. All right, so he's down to 6. He is going to snap shoot into him. So the black is going to be twin linked. So hitting on 6s. Twin linked. Nope. All right. All right, they are going to fire into him. He's not going to jink because he still gets a 4-up cover save. So we got rapid firing plasma, rapid firing bolter, bolt pistol, hitting on 3s. Oh, come on. He's good. So looking for 6s and 3. All right, so we got 1 glance, 4+ cover save. Oh my God, that thing can't fail his save. He is going to fire into those guys. 2 hits, looking for 6s. Got 1, 4 up. Oh my God. All right, these guys are going to charge him. So here comes the Overwatch, looking for 6s. Oh my God, no way. That's another one there. Mastercrafted. Looking for 4s. 2. 3 pluses.
6 saves.
Yeah, okay, I'll take that. All right, so now I need 11-inch charge. Can I do an 11-inch charge? Can I make an 11-inch charge? Is 11 inches within my possibility? Can I do it? I'm just going to do it. Oh, I saw that 5 first. I was hoping for a 6. No, they don't make it. All right, so we'll. That's about it. I've got 1 flat out that I've got going on there, but that's boring to see anyway. So yeah, that's going to be the end. We'll come back to you with the cards. All right, so I got my secure objective 4 and his secure objective 4. I didn't get secure objective 5, and I think he's probably going to get it next turn. So, and then I've got the secret Dark Angels one, which is probably going to come next turn. All right, so that's that for my turn. So we'll come back to you with the cards drawn for Salamanders on turn 4. All right, so he pulled Ascendancy, scored D3 victory points if he scores any 3. Hungry for Glory, and secure objective 5. Ooh. All right, this is going to be super close. All right, Salamander's movement phase. He moved back 12 inches that way. This guy just kind of pivoted around, and his guys jumped out of there. I only rolled 2 and move through cover, so they're underneath there. And that's it for movement phase. So now we're going to go into the shooting phase. All right, so he is going to fire the Demolisher Cannon onto those guys. They are jinking. Direct hit. So that's 4 hits. Wounding on 2s. 4 wounds. 4 3-up jink saves. Rerollable. Oh, 1 guy. All right. Heavy bolter is going to fire into them. All hit. Wounding on 4s. So 2 wounds. 2 jink saves. They're good. Last cannon shots from there into them. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 2s. Oh! That's, I think, payback for all of the saves that this guy over here has been making. All right. All right, the main gun from there is going to fire into this guy. Direct hit. So Armor Bane on 13. That's a pen. Result. It's a 5. Weapon destroyed. He's dead though. Do I have he's not dead. He's got 1 more hull point. Or he's got 2 hull points left. So that would be. I think I've got intervening models there. So 5 up. Nope. Oh, why can't I make saves like he does? So yeah, sounds good. So the left thing is dead. Yeah, that's magnetized. Just pop it out. Yeah. Boom. How do you broke my model? Oh my God. Just kidding. All right, last cannons into here. 2 shots. Re-rolling because of twin link, which is nice. 1 hit. Looking for a 2 to glance. That's a pen. 4 up. Cover save. Oh, come on. It's going to be dead. It doesn't explode, though. All right, so I will disembark those bros. All right, that's where those guys ended up, and they passed their leadership test, so they are not pinned. All right, Cerberus missile launcher from here into these guys. All right, looking for on there. It's going to be over a bunch of inches.
I'm gonna assault you.
4 inches.
I'm gonna assault you there.
So from that guy. That's not going to hit nobody. All right. So, yep. Now the melt is going to fire. It's a hit. Wounded on 2. That's a 2. 4 up. Cover. Yeah. Dude bros in there are going to rapid fire into them. So, hitting on 3s. Yep, Mastercrafted. Nope. All right. Yep. Oh, I think so, yeah. Nope. All right. So we got a bunch of hits here. Wounding on 4s.
Oh, I know you're supposed to go around, but I didn't know
Ooh, whoa. Okay. 1, 3 plus.
you're good.
No. Okay. Okay. All right, it does force a check. I think that's it for shooting, right? Oh no, we got some more. All right, we're gonna fire both of the drop pods into these guys at the same time. So hitting on 3s. Okay, all hits. Wounding on 4s. Okay, 1 wound. 1, 3 plus. He's good. All right, so that's it for his turn here. These guys passed their leadership test, and there's no one that's going to make any charges. So we'll come back to you with the cards that he got. So he scored my 5 and his 5. So it's, I mean, it's a dead heat at this point. He got rid of Hungry for Glory. So we'll come back to you with the cards drawn for Dark Angels on turn 4. All right, so I drew Supremacy and no prisoners. So we'll see how this goes. All right, so we'll come back to you after movement phase for Dark Angels here on turn 4. All right, movement phase here for Dark Angels. These guys stood still. He shuffled around looking over this way. They moved up that way so they can take onto that objective. He pivoted a bit. These guys shot up that way. These guys ran 5 inches through air towards those guys. And that's it. That's why we got movement phase. So that's it for movement phase. We'll come back to you with the shooting phase here on turn 4. All right, starting off the shooting phase. This grab squad is going to fire into this drop pod. So hitting on 3s and 2s. Okay. Glancing on 6s. 1 so far. Rerolling because of grav amps. Really need this. Yes, that's it. Yep. So he is dead because of the immobilized. Woo! All right, these guys are going to fire into there. So they moved, so they only get salvo 3. So hitting on 3s and 2s. Okay. Glancing on 6s. Rerolling because of grav amps. I got 2 4-ups. 1 goes through, so that's actually 2 hull points because he was already immobilized. So he's down to 1. Stormbolter from here into those dudes down there. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 4s. That's a wound. 4 up. So good. These guys are going to fire bolt pistols into those bros. Hitting on 3s. Wounded on 4s. 2 wounds. 2 4-ups. 2 dead. All right, this guy here is going to fire onto this guy here. The black's going to be the twin linked. Hitting on 3s. Oh, come on. Hitting on 3s. Cocked. Come on. There we go. Looking for a 5 to glance. Nope. Nothing. All right, this guy is going to fire into him. Hitting on 3s. Twin linked. 2 hits. Looking for 3s to glance. That's 1 pen. So the result plus 1. Oh, open top too, right? So the result plus 2 is a blowing up. It goes 2 inches, so it's not going to get anybody. All right. All right, those guys are going to flat out that way, but otherwise that's the end of my turn because these guys failed their leadership test and ran away like a bunch of chicken jerks, ruining everything. So we'll come back to you with the results of my cards. All right, so cards. I got no prisoners. I only killed 2 though, so that gives me 1 point. But I did get not 1 step backwards, which because I put a 2 gives me, and it was 2 turns they didn't fail a morale test. I get D3 victory points. Come on, don't give me 1 again. Yeah, that's what I needed. All right, so I got 3 for that one. So I didn't get supremacy because I was trying to get supremacy over here, but he ran away. If I had been able to get in there, I would have gotten it, but he ran away before I could charge him. So D3 victory points. So that's pretty good. All right, we'll come back to you with the cards for Salamanders here on turn 5. Wow, 5, yeah. All right, so he drew Ascendancy, hold the line, and honor your chapter, which is score 1 victory point at the end of your turn if one or more enemy characters was killed in a challenge during your turn. All right, so we'll come back to you with movement phase for Salamanders on turn 5. Movement for Salamanders here on turn 5. These guys moved up this way. He shot up that way. And then he is just kind of standing where he is. So that's the movement phase. So we'll come back to you with shooting phase here for Salamanders on turn 5. All right, so shooting phase. These guys ran up there 6 inches. This guy, that was the movement we just did was the flat out included in there, so that's where he wanted to get to. So now we're going to move on to him. So what are you going to shoot first? We're going to do the last cannons into these guys. They're going to jink. So hitting on 3s, both hits, wounded on 2s, 2 wounds, 2 3-ups. Oh, twin, reroll because of Ravenwing. Ah, one guy dead. Okay. Here we go. What's next coming from him? Oh, these ones are going to go into them. Hitting on 3s, twin linked. Wounded on 2s. Oh, so 1 4-up cover save. Oh, nope, that's a 1. So that's one guy dead. All right. And then what else?
In a situation like this, in a random.
All right, we'll come back to you with the rest of them. All right, and Heavy Bolter is going to fire into him. Hitting on 3s, twin linked. Still only 2. Looking for 6s. Nope. that was their way of saying we ain't doing nothing to that. All right, so that's it for shooting phase, I think, and that's it for his turn. So we'll come back to you with his. We'll come back to you with the cards that he got. All right, so he got Ascendancy because he's got 3 objective markers. D3, 1. Whew, that was key. All right, and he's going to get rid of Honor Your Chapter. So we'll come back to you with the cards for the Dark Angels on turn 5. I drew Secure Objective 1, Supremacy and Ascendancy. So we'll come back to you after movement phase for Dark Angels on turn 5, bottom of turn 5. All right, movement phase. These guys moved over this way. He shuffled around. He ran up there. They shot over that way. He's immobilized, so he couldn't move, and he just kind of pivoted. So we'll come back to you now with the shooting phase for Dark Angels here on turn 5. All right, this guy is going to fire into this guy. He's jinking, so hitting on 3s. Hitting on 3s, twin linked. So 2 hits, glancing on a 1. So that's 2 pens, 2 4-ups. That's cocked. Oh, come on. All right, the bolter guys from here are going to fire into here. So one's going to take the Signum, hitting on a 2. All right, both hits, looking for 6s. Nothing. He's going to fire into that guy. Hitting on 3s. 2 hits, looking for 6s. Nothing. He is going to fire into this guy over here. The black's going to be the twin linked one, hitting on 3s. Twin linked. Oh, come on. Looking for a 5 to glance. Okay. He's going to fire a bolt pistol into those guys. Hitting on a 3. That's a wound. Or a hit, and that's a wound. 4+. You're good. All right, the dev squad in there is going to pop up and shoot at this guy. So 3s and 2s. That's cocked. All right, looking for 6s. 3 6s, and then re-rolling because of grab amps. Oh my god. Okay, that's ridiculous. All right, so you have to make 6 4+. He can do it. Oh, just the one it needed. Oh yeah, he's dead. Woo. All right, those guys there just flatted out back there. And that's it for shooting. So now we're going on to the charges. He's going to charge into them. So here comes the, looking for 6s. Got 1. Oh, mastercrafted. Oh, 2. Oh, gosh. Wounded on 4s. Nothing. All right. He's basically in as long as I don't roll double 1s. All right. So he is in. So we'll come back to you with this fight. All right. So here we go with this fight subphase. We'll go with his first. Everyone's hitting at the same time. Hitting on 4s. Wounded on 4s. 1 wound. I'm hitting on 4s. Wounded on 4s. That's a wound. I've got a 3+. Mine's good. He's not. So he loses 1. So he lost combat by 1. 8, and they break. So do you catch me? 5. I do not. So he runs 7 inches. So it's going to be 4 inches back. All right, and I'm going to consolidate 5 inches onto the objective. All right, so we'll all right, so we'll come back to you with the cards for Dark Angel this turn. All right, so I got both Supremacy and Ascendancy for driving those guys off of there. So both are D3s, so let's see what they come up. 3 and a 2. All right, so that's pretty good. You want to roll to see if this is the end of the turn? That's nope. So we're going on to turn 6. All right, so we'll come back to you with the cards for Salamanders on turn 6. All right, ladies and gentlemen, looking over the cards that he got this next turn, he's not going to be able to catch up to me. So this is a Dark Angel's victory. A very, very bloody Dark Angel's victory, but a Dark Angel's victory nonetheless. So, yeah, this was a fantastic game. My heart was in my throat the entire time. Both of us making stupid, ridiculous saves. Both of us making, like, really awful wound hits. And it was just crazy. The dice were just all over the place. But in the end, it just kind of snowballed a bit for me because of the cards I drew. And, yeah, got me the Dark Angel's victory. So, yeah, at this point, my Dark Angels in the league are, how many games is that? 15 games. So I'm 12, 2 losses and 1 tie. So not bad, not bad. So, yeah, thank you very much. Hope you guys have liked it. I've been Phil the Glacial Geek. My opponent's been Tata. And share, like, and subscribe the video. And until next time, have fun.